Okay, I have so much I need to share with you, and I thought this was the easiest, quickest way to do this. And I'm also going to show you the Schumann that was going on that night, the night before last, with all the heart things and the feelings. Okay, I did a spread this morning with the Priestess of Light Oracle. You see that? And that might explain the astrology that we were talking about that's happening. That's so crazy intense with the Barbalt's basket, and especially this full moon and all the craziness that's going on. But really, I got the power over difficulties, and like the phoenix rising story through it. So like the fear, the finances, the wounded masculine stories, but it's all like any issues of the heart. Oh yeah. So the first card I drew was power over difficulty. It's probably backwards with the wording, but take my word for it. That's what it says. So the first one was power over difficulty. So this was so cool. I feel like I got the whole story, what I needed to do for my heart. So with those palpitations I got where the heart was racing, and then where I felt like I didn't know if it was like I was having a panic attack, psychic attack, or like heart attack, but it was definitely this weird feeling of the heart, and definitely something physical, but then also something emotional too, and going through conversations with the relationship, feeling very betrayed came back up, and just kind of reclaiming my power through the story of not feeling left with equal security, not feeling left with equal security, and feeling a lot of hurt and betrayal and humiliation through that experience and that story, and knowing that this is a higher love story. Okay, getting off track. So the higher love is the siren, the mermaid, right? And so what I love about this deck is that the next card I drew was the siren, mermaid. She's the mermaid. And so look where she's holding her hand over her heart, right? So this reclaiming of power is all about support. So the masculine side is where she's holding her heart, the right side, right? And it's about the future. So she's holding the future, and the left side, the feminine, is opening to receive, opening to receive. So opening the heart, deep connections, water blessings. Love that. And that was like sideways, right? So it was sideways, and like the heart is where all the issues were, like when that was coming up in the hands. So I feel like this was a whole like practice too, like opening to receive, holding that, opening to receive, because the next one, look where her hands are, over her heart. And do you know what she is? She's the waterfall priestess. Love this theme that's happening with the water. So letting go, right? Letting go, cleansing and clearing this shit. So I release any part, this is what I wrote down. I release any past wounds of betrayal, and I open up, sorry, I can't read my handwriting. I release any past wounds of betrayal, and I open up from the heart to trust. Right? So she's got, it's like this. It's like a sweeping, right? Sweeping it and letting it come out the arms and the hands. And water, like the priestess of the waterfall, right? I release the negativity, because that's what we hold in the heart. And those physical, the generations before us, right? We are the curse breakers. And we know we are the pattern breakers. Kuan Yin, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene talking about this, right? Our heart healers. Heart healers. This is what this story is about. These sirens, they are the sirens. Truth speakers, but they're heart healers that work with these role models that go with this, right? They release the negativity, the patterns of the heart attacks, the strokes, like this generations that are suffering those so much because they did not release these patterns of this hurt, this betrayal, this grief that got stuck around, what I say, fears, finances, father wounds, security, safety, any of those not enough, scarcity wounds around that, the feminine not feeling supported financially, right? Those are definitely coming up. Not feeling that security and safety from the masculine, and that anger and resentment from the feminine. So yeah, reclaiming that power, right? And releasing that and letting that go. Letting that go. And water, right? Using water to cleanse and clear. And we use water as cleansing and clearing and charging and drinking with love, right? The heart is where we love. That higher heart is where we love. We bring in higher heart. My love opens to unlimited flow and abundance, right? Available to me. I let go. I let go. And I open to receive the river of endless opportunities flowing my way. And the next card, grateful optimism. Grateful optimism. And she's got this like mudra over her solar plexus, her power center right at the abdomen, her eternal flame, her inner fire, right? Her mudra of and when her crown's all lit up, right? It's all coming in and coming down of like optimism for the future, of like dreams and desires and like that good health, right? Heart health, vitality. If you're in the physical, right? If this is affecting you in the physical, which, yeah, me, it was affecting me. Vitality, good health, prosperity, right? The mind affects the body. If we worry on these fears, on these, oh my God, what's happening? Gonna get bad test results, gonna get, bad this, it's because of this, it's big. No, like grateful optimism, see it, believe it. That's what you're manifesting. What we feed grows. So like focusing on that optimism for the future. All my dreams and desires are here. All this is within me now. It's aligned, it's divine, in magical timing. It's all released, right? It's released. I let it go. I am the alchemy. I am the alchemizer. And you know why? Because I'm a motherfucking phoenix. Because I rise from the ashes. I rise from the ashes. We have to have heat, this ridiculous heat that we have right now. We have to have heat to burn away, to alchemize. Fire is alchemizing. We are the divine alchemists. These heart healers are alchemists. These chain breakers are alchemists. We have to alchemize in order to rise like the phoenix, like the phoenix. That's what we're doing with this. That's why it's coming up. We can't get scared about what's coming up. It's coming up because it's made to move out. It's made to be released. It's made to no longer keep us back, hold us back with these fears, right? We rise. Our wings rise. Oh, we open up from the heart center. We allow it to move out, to break free, to not cage us in. Freedom arises within me. Freedom arises within me. Feel that in the body, right? We don't have to hide that anymore. We don't have to hide it within the voice, within the body. I let the false versions of me go. I let the false views of me go. I allow the false versions of me to go. I allow the false views and versions of me to go. I raise myself to the higher perspectives, right? We have to have those wings to rise to the higher views, the higher perspectives. This is through the lens of the divine feminine frequency. I have to have this heart and fire to burn away the old and rise out of the ash again and out of the ash. What's coming out of the ash? Yes, what's coming out of the ash for you? What's coming out of the ash for you? That's what this full moon is about. That's what all this heat and fire and frequency is about. Power over difficulty. Power over difficulty so we can rise above. Sound the right way? Power over difficulty so we can rise above. Whew, whew, whew. Okay, all right, sister or sisters, depending if I share this publicly. I know that I'm not the only one going through this. This felt so good to hear that this is a collective thing and not a me thing. And we are just experiencing this in different ways, but we are all going through this together. Whether you're feeling this in exhaustion or you're feeling this in like racing heartbeats, heart rates, or you're feeling this in other body sensations. This was what, Sunday night that all this happened? So yeah. I think I will post this. So let me know in the comments what you were experiencing Sunday night, because this was a big one. And it's a big one because we are moving into a new chapter, a new book, moving through this. But let me know what you were feeling and what are you moving through? What's rising out of the ashes for you? So much love.